Hello everyone, welcome to another SkyTools. Today we are going through the basics of Cobble generation, and maybe a little bit more than the basics, but stick around, you won't want to miss this. Now the first Cobble generator any of us are taught is this one right here. It's a simple hole in the floor where it's got 4 blocks across and 2 blocks down in one particular place, 1 block down everywhere else. And the way this works is the water flows down into that, but can't flow any further than that. So when you put the lava here, it generates cobble here. Now you usually have to dig yourself out here so you can end up getting the cobble. But this is it. This is the super basic one that everyone learns. Up next, we can see this just a little better here. So I've outlined it in glass and iron blocks just so you can see. So what happens is the water starts here, that's the source block. It drops down into this hole so it can't go any further. So when the lava updates, it turns into cobblestone. So that's what we just saw over there, just illustrated a little better. Now, the next one is the one I actually just had a 5-minute video on, which is with the stair. This condenses it into 3 blocks. And you can stand on the block when you're mining, so you can get all the blocks. 3 blocks, super simple. Again, you have to break out a place to stand. The added advantage of this is it can all be on the same level. There is no drop. For this water, there's no drop. Doesn't need to be, because it's not stopped here. Basically, this wet brick is turning this lava into cobble. The next build we have is when you can finally start getting iron, you can get a hopper. This increases the efficiency so very, very much. Now, this here, which is just a modification of this, is very efficient. You can go without losing anything, but you still got to collect it in your own inventory. This allows you to have a chest where you can collect all the items. And the nice thing about this setup is it is upgradable. So if you just break these blocks out, actually, let's do this properly. So we're going to do that. We're going to just stair. I know it's not going to match. Whatever. There we go. So now we got the stair there. We're going to place some temporary blocks here. Just make it that, that's fine. Ooh. Okay, good. Now, usually, if you're in a survival situation like this, you'll only have the 1 bucket of lava. That's not what I wanted. I wanted an empty bucket. Thank you. There we go. So, what you can do, if I wasn't in creative, what I could do. Put it in the center here, it'll slide out, and it'll make it. And now, you come in here, get yourself a hopper, and now, you can mine 3 at once. All with a total extra of 4 blocks, 5 blocks. Super simple, super awesome. Now, what happens when you finally get redstone? Well, something like this can happen. This is a hopper clop. You have 1 item in here going back and forth, which is activating this comparator. It hits a little blip, so a repeater extends that signal, becomes a little clock into these repeaters, so that when you turn it on, it pushes it out. And you can adjust how quickly it does that by playing with those. But now, it'll push it out 12 blocks, and you can just mine over here. Or you can have your hoppers set up here And those are the super simple cobblestone generation. As for things like, I'm on fire. As for things like exploding the stone, that's a bit more than this beginner series, and honestly I'm still working that out myself. When I figure it out, I'll bring you into it. But these are the super simple ones you can get when you get your first iron and when you get your redstone. It's a little expensive on the redstone. You could probably make this a little cheaper. But that's it. Guys, I hope you learned something today. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Put that thumb way down. I don't mind. If you did like it and you want to see more, or if you hated it so much that you have to see it every time and thumbs down, I'm fine with that too. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll know when to hate it. But until next time, thank you all for watching this episode of SkyTools, and I'll see you next time. Bye!